Detroit Pistons beat the Pelicans Sunday afternoon, and they finally let Marcus Sasser cook. He had 20 points, 2 blocks, I think 3 rebounds, and two assists. I think he had 1 turnover, and through the 2 regimes that's been there with Marcus Sasser, I think it's a guy that played 3 years with Calvin Sampson in Houston. They just ain't trusted him. Whoever it's been, whether it's been Monty Williams or whether it's been JB Bickerstaff, but it was a guy that was really good defensively, can shoot, can get his own bucket, and for whatever reason, they just ain't really tapped into him. They got Schroeder, and I agree with getting Schroeder, somebody who can take care of the ball in crunch times, and that's been huge too, because they had a lot of mishaps and turnovers in crunch time for the Detroit Pistons. They had a bunch of them. And so they get a veteran guard that can take care of the basketball, can shoot it, can make some decisions for them. So they really need that. But at some point, you got to see what you got in Schroeder, especially how bad it was last year. And that just lets you know a lot of the NBA is political. It's political. I mean, we've seen it with Jaden Ivey and Monty Williams. If they don't like you for whatever reason, then they have the power to destroy your career. Even if the GM be like, play him. It's a big battle. But, Marcus Sasser is a guy that they should have been developed. Last year, through all the losses that they had, this is a guy that they should have been developed. They can count on to come off the bench and get him a bucket, and that's what they're struggling with right now. Excuse me. Is a guy that can get them a bucket. He can shoot it. He can get a bucket. I mean, he's nice with the ball in his hands. He ain't no defensive liability. I mean, for the most part, I don't really understand. All right, deal with the bumps in the roads with the turnovers. You had to do it with Ivy. You had to do it with Cade. Deal with the bumps in the road. This is a guy that they should have been a lot. Even this season, they should have been a lot. A bunch of DNPs, buried him on the bench. But it's somebody that you can rely on. But see, he can do some things that some of the other players can't do, like shoot the fucking basketball. So I really don't understand. It ain't like he ain't no willing defender and he ain't willing to get his nose dirty. The turnovers, that's going to happen with a young guard. That's going to happen with a young guard. That come with the territory. That's going to happen with a young guard. So, but everything he could do, get to the bucket, get to a spot, pop and shoot it, catch and shoot the 3, get it off the dribble. That's something that they desperately need. Only real people that can get it off the dribble is Cade and secondary Malik Beasley. I think right after Cade is really Marcus Sasser that can go get his own bucket. But Cade was out with calf soreness, so what they seen was Zion wasn't gonna play. We gonna rest Cade and get an easy win, or let our young guys rock out and get the dub. Won't say it was easy, but that's what they did. And they put on the show. And I remember somebody was saying, Ron Hollins can't shoot. How did he get his points in the G League? It just lets you know it's a huge disconnect between this generation of basketball and the generation of basketball that I grew up watching. It's a huge disconnect. Like, they think in this generation, if you don't shoot a 3-pointer, you can't score. That's not true. Let's say Shea get 30 points a night. He probably averaging anywhere from 10 to 12 and a half free throws a night. There you go. How you get the vast majority of them free throws? Going to the rim. There is life outside of three-point land. And a 3-point is a very inefficient shot. That's what people don't understand. The only reason they keep shooting threes is because today's coaches suck. If somebody would develop a big fella to play inside out, it would destroy the 3-point shooting. These teams where they shoot threes, they be down double-digit points by the time they blink in the game. But yeah, Ryan can get buckets by going to the rim. You don't have to shoot threes to get buckets. Hollins don't have to shoot threes to get buckets. He can get to the rim. Not Hollins, Sasser. Hollins can too. So you just gotta question yourself with their inability to really, develop Marcus Sasser. I don't, seem like the teammates like him. Like, dude, that's why I don't really understand about bad teams. if you're a bad team, you know you're a bad team. Why not develop some of your young players and get the bad habits out right now? You know, that's what I say. Get some of the bad habits out right now. You know? But yeah, Sasser, they need to put more work in with him. That's a fact. They need to put more work in with him. Coming on this playoff stretch, it may not be the best time to do so, but at some point, you know, he can do some really, really good things. And this kind of reminds you when they iced Middleton on the bench and they iced Dinwiddie on the bench. You know, Dinwiddie had a couple leg injuries and a few other guys, and then they went somewhere else and they was able to play. But then you look at a guy like Marcus Sasser's skill set. You look at a guy like Killian, where it looked like they really wanted to be the smartest people in the room. How can you say, you know, we gonna play Killian and not Marcus Sasser? You know what I'm saying? Just throughout this organization, I know JB wasn't here with Killian, but you gotta ask yourself, like, how? Because of draft positioning, no matter how much y'all want this dude to be what y'all want him to be, he ain't that. He ain't that. You know, so, but Sasser, if they literally would develop Sasser, they probably wouldn't even have needed to trade for Shooter. I would probably still say, yeah, you still want that veteran presence in those big games, making those ball handler decisions, and some of his IQ is gonna rub off on the rest of the guards, but keep having Ivy or having Sasser develop, you still probably want that guy, in my opinion. Yeah. You probably actually still want that guy because you want that veteran decision maker. I mean, even some of the other, I think with some of the other ball players, you know, other teams like the Knicks and, you know, other guys with great ball players, great ball handlers, like brother Jalen Brunson, you still want another veteran presence. You still want another veteran presence you still want another veteran presence, in my opinion. Yeah, you still want another veteran presence just because. Make sure that you handle that ball the right way. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit on notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJ Good313. Venmo, CJ Good313. PayPal link description. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist for more videos like this. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.